I just say it.
From the big screens to the big names in cinema, she has worked with them all. Today, I speak to Sangeeta here at London Grill. Welcome to Down on Fire, and today we are sizzling here at the London Grill. This is at the Cinnamon Grand Colombo, and with me I have someone who is ever so beautiful and who is also my co-mate in judging these days, the one and only Sangeeta. Ayubowan.
Ayubowan.
Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
You somehow go with the food that's served.
I know, like
Yeah.
pink, pink, pink.
Pink and
all the
pink.
way. And pink.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know, I just, yeah, great.
Kind of goes with you too.
Yeah, slightly. That's
Slightly.
fine. That's,
Yeah.
that's okay. What to do? We can only push this much. Now, you have been very busy with Miss Sri Lanka
Yes.
and Mr. Sri Lanka. People are struggling to do one, but you wanted to do two. How was the journey, and why you have been constantly doing it and sending girls to either through nomination during the tough times of Sri Lanka and now to do a full-blown pageant?
Yeah.
Was it an easy task?
It's not. Actually, you know, being in the industry for 34 years, when we first started 10, 15 years, 12 years ago actually, my reason for starting and encouraging Shereen Aki to join me then was because I wanted to do something that would get us an international acclaim and to get that international focus on us. Now, in my mind, it was like cricket. Now, cricket until we won World Cup, it was there,
Surviving.
the game was there, surviving, nobody funded nothing.
Yeah.
You know, everybody struggled really hard to actually make ends meet perhaps. And this attention was not given to cricket, right? But from World Cup, every mother, even they're not concerned whether their child is going to school, but they're very concerned whether they're going for their cricket practice.
That is true.
Right?
And even though our teams have not won after that, the hope is still there.
Yes, no,
Yeah.
but our teams have won
Yeah,
T20,
like T20,
World,
yeah.
like that. And the attention is there, right? So I was thinking, if we can get that same attention to our field, perhaps, you know, everywhere the funding is what matters, right? And you know, being in the industry, how difficult it is for us to survive in here. So what I wanted was okay, if we create a Miss World or a Mr. World, see the attention from everywhere will be focused on Sri Lankans are beautiful. Let's search them up for work, you know, for talent, for anything. Globally, they'll be searched.
Yeah. And also, anyway, there was a huge spotlight on India in the early 2000s and the 90s because there were multiple title holders and
Yes,
the world
from
started looking at them.
At the country.
Yeah.
And the entire industry, entire beauty industry grew, you know, from different products. Became worldwide because Aishwarya Rai would wear it, or, you know, it just, you know, the entire industry can go develop into another level and it's just, it depends on one girl or one boy and our grooming and their attitude towards the pageant.
Correct. And sometimes what I've noticed is we have a lot of pretty girls, educated, well-rounded, even boys who are well-spoken and so ambitious in a lot of things that they do, but they don't come forward to do pageants like this because there has never been something to inspire them. And you feel...
No, I mean, I'm sad that Rosie's been Miss Asia.
Yeah.
She's won Mrs. World. But then after, I suppose, all the drama that followed, created that difference.
Yeah.
But we want to create a different.
Yeah. And I feel then there'll be more people approaching these
Yes.
kind of platforms.
So what we want is we want to create a different standard, a different level. Our pageants are different. You've been part of one, and you know that everything is open, and it's nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing is done in a manner that is local.
Yeah.
Right? We are keeping international standards.
Yeah.
So our girls and boys are trained to face that competition, to face the level of competition, of an international pageant. So I mean, somebody could say, "Oh, we've had a Mrs. World or whatever," but then it's got all the wrong attention.
Yeah. Yeah. We were global for it.
Yeah, but that's not the attention I'm looking for.
That is true.
Yeah. So what happens is, even though Rosie won, it was way back.
Yeah, where social and
Media,
things were different.
Things
yeah.
were different. Now, if you win, now with people are going to instantly look at Sri Lanka. Social media gives you access everywhere in the world. Even every child can look that up. So now the attention is going to be very different. So I'm telling our contestants, the 12 girls and 15 boys, I said, listen, one of you are going to be Miss Sri Lanka and Mrs. Sri Lanka for sure, right?
Yeah. The
Nothing
next
to
step
doubt.
is, yeah.
Right? But that's not what we need to be looking at. We need to look at Miss World and Mr. World. Please, please focus on that from now. I mean, actually, I'm so happy with our contestants. They're so disciplined, right? Even if you invite them out of our pageant time, they will not be doing anything that is not that would waste their bodies or their mind.
They have taken
They're
this
so focused,
yeah.
and they are also very keen in making sure that they are in tip-top condition.
That's
that really makes me really happy. So
and considering the fact that sponsors are hard to find, and you can never do a show hoping for profit. You have to do a show hoping to just.
No, I mean it's crazy. I don't want to mention the amount of money we are spending on it, but it's way above 15 million, let's say. So
otherwise, you can't put up a show.
You can't put up. Our mini pageants are also the same level of some people's main shows.
Correct.
Okay.
That's free food.
Free food at at 5-star hotels
with alcohol served. It's impossible. Yeah.
So, yeah, everything is done beautifully. So even our guests are comfortable, and because end of the day they're there to watch a pageant, but I can't make them. The people who are there bored.
Yeah.
Or,
Can't give them a sandwich and send them.
Yeah,
off.
send them off. So
well, I have been to events where we have got sandwiches in a packet. Anyway, we need to take a break. We'll come back with more with Sangeeta on the other side. Do stick around. And more with London Grill.
Every space.
From your casual wear to your official wears to even those very dressy affairs, you have everything under one roof at XXL. They have sizes for those who, keep them fit, all the way to the ones who like it bulky. You have something for you. Do visit them today at their flagship store. If not, visit them at Colombo City Centre. XXL, thank you for joining us on Danu on Fire. Thank you to our friends at Flowers by M. Ceylon. Thank you for joining us on Danu on Fire when we have a beautiful guest like this, giving flowers is a part of our thing. If you want to make a special occasion beautiful, if you have a wedding coming up and you are searching for the right partner who can, you know, make that photo interesting, make the decor look stunning, well, these are the guys for that. They have worked with amazing, unique ideas that have been recreated through flowers. You can now go consult them. They are located at Havelock Mall. You can come to know more details about their pricing, the type of flowers that they have locally and internationally. They also have a branch in Sydney, Australia for my viewers from Sydney. So go enjoy all of this and more from Flowers by M. Ceylon, and this is for
Me.
yes.
Thank you, Danu, and thank you.
Flowers by M. Ceylon.
Flowers by M. Ceylon.
I just say it.
Welcome back to the show. We're eating some Swiss food. Leave alone trying to eat the Swiss food. She has done research on the Swiss food. Yeah,
Danu, when you told me I'm coming,
eat Swiss
I'm
food.
going to have Swiss food
you did your.
at London Grill, I was like, okay, and we're going to have a Swiss chef. I want to make sure what I eat and if I had to order something,
And
what
what's
the
the
country
best?
is known for, then, so I know all about it.
So because she knew it, she always went for the right dish. She said, I'll take that. So that's what to do. But anyway, we have asked for some hot cheese that's going to come our way.
Cheese fondue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we wait for this goodness. You're having one of the most busiest years, which is great.
Yeah, I know. It's really wonderful.
So your busy year consists of judging a reality show.
Yes. The two pretty judges.
Yes, the pretty judges. We are partners in crime there. And then you're also part of the film awards this year.
Yes, yes.
And it's no easy job, no? It's not like I really thought this film thing, like you will just watch a trailer or you would have watched the film and based on that here, y'all are sitting and watching like 3 movies for a day.
Yeah.
And it's later on you'll lose the whole excitement of going to a cinema hall. I'm sure you're going to be like, oh God, please.
No, but
And like at 8 in the morning, she's watching a movie. She's like, can't even doze off, no?
yeah, no, you can't.
Can't.
Because it's just the 5 of us in the hall. Actually, it's interesting for me because I get to watch all the movies that were released during that period. And you kind of get to.
Thank you,
Thank
Chef.
you. Ooh, that looks. Am I permitted to stop
Yeah, you can
talking
also
and
talk,
then just
talk and do it.
can't talk and do this? Don't be mad. Ooh,
We both started off saying we're on a diet.
true. I hope my trainer does not see this.
Oh. Melted cheese at any time.
Yeah, that's another thing. So, when we are judging, in between breaks, we get cheese and biscuits. Each of us gets our cheese and biscuit. So, I don't eat cheese nor biscuit. So, this one sits next to me. Yeah, you're not eating your cheese, no? I said, no, I'm not
First
eating
time
my
I asked her. Then I didn't
Okay.
ask.
Okay. Then he eats his cheese, and then he eats my cheese.
Then I
and
go to the other side.
Nagi me, check whether that one is eating her cheese.
I love cheese, so what to do?
Okay, but yeah.
So tell me about the movie.
So
now.
the
You have to
movie,
talk. I'll be listening
yeah.
to you. Oh.
And but it's interesting because you get to see your friends or your generation, your previous generation, the new generation, movies that they make, the taste in the direction, the editing, the sound, all of that.
And sometimes these movies have not been in the cinema halls for a long time.
Yeah.
Due to unwanted
Yeah.
shelf lives don't depend on how good the film is.
Yes, true enough. And sometimes the movies have been in the theaters forever, and I'm like wondering
Why?
how did that happen? But it also goes to show the kind of taste the Sri Lankan audience is going for, or maybe the advertising was so good.
Correct.
One of the reasons. But we are not prejudiced by any of it, nor are we prejudiced by you know, friends or, you know, any kind of connections or anything like. So we had to be so neutral and very open to, because performance can be of any kind, right? You don't have to have a natural performance. It could be a slightly characterized performance, slightly dramatic.
Yeah.
Yet
Also
you,
depends on what the director has wanted.
and also the kind of effect you have in in the story through your character to the audience. So how I would look at acting or reaching to an audience is not how A, B and C would say. So it's quite a tedious process because we are all fighting for what we believe is good. So sometimes, not every time, all the time do we see eye to eye in choosing people or films or camera or editing. So it's fun because there's so much arguments as well.
Yeah.
And then we also get to share knowledge, what they think about cinema, about something and a perspective I perhaps may never have thought of.
That will be seen by another judge.
By another judge, and that is shared, and so that's knowledge acquired. So I'm enjoying that entire. It's quite a long process. We'll be doing it for the next 1.5 months or so.
So
because
your
even
life has been just passing judgments at people.
Pretty much,
Which is,
actually.
yeah, that's kind of good.
So movies we can't decide on, we rewatch,
Okay.
just to make sure that we don't do anything unfair, you know, for the movie. So yeah, it's been pretty much interesting, but you know, also I love it.
Okay.
I love doing it. Like, at 8 in the morning, you know, I'll work till
4
6,
in the
7.
morning.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes I actually work till 4 in the morning
Yeah.
with you, come back. I just have time to wash, change, have perhaps a cup of coffee, and then go back at 8 o'clock next day for.
For judging of these, yeah.
So, but still, I'm okay.
It must be interesting from someone who has done the films, won the awards by people sitting and watching you like that, to now sitting and watching the
Yeah.
ones who are coming forward.
And I feel that responsibility
Yeah.
very much, because I've also not won the awards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I've been nominated. I've been nominated about 23 or 24 times, and I've only won it about 16 times.
That,
Yeah. I mean,
that's quite a good amount.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
of course, I haven't. What I'm saying is, I haven't won it every time I was nominated. So I do know what it is to be disappointed of not winning it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've won it from one festival, but not won it the same year from another
Another
festival.
festival.
So we had Sarasavya, we had OCIC, we had Swarna Sanka, and we had Critics Awards. So we had 4 festivals for a year.
But now there's only Sarasavya, right?
We have OCIC.
Oh.
Goes as under another name. The other 2 Critics Awards, sometimes they have it, but that was the most sorted after award. Actually, Sarasavya is our dream. To win a Sarasavya award is like a dream for us. And the Critics Award, it has, because it's all organized by the film critics, viewed by them,
And they know what they're talking about.
and to win it, I won it twice through them. To win that award was something really, you know, meaningful to me. So yeah, so it's been like that. And now, because I know what it is to not get it also, and to get it, and the responsibility of winning it, and not, and the journey of not winning and still going on. So I want to be really fair. I want to. That's why I actually want to sit and, you know, argue or
time.
whatever,
Yeah.
and take time to do it.
Amazing.
What is said and done there?
Only you all will know.
Yes.
And that's it. That and done. Great. Now the cheese is cold. Better just get onto it really fast. So it's time for a break. We'll come back on the other side with our fine dining experience here at London Grill.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I
every space.
From your casual wear to your official wears to even those very dressy affairs, you have everything under one roof at XXL. They have sizes for those who, keep them fit all the way to the ones who like it bulky. You have something for you. Do visit them today at their flagship store. If not, visit them at Colombo City Centre. XXL, thank you for joining us on Danu on Fire. Thank you to our friends at Flowers by M. Ceylon. Thank you for joining us on Danu on Fire. When we have a beautiful guest like this, giving flowers is a part of our thing. If you want to make a special occasion beautiful, if you have a wedding coming up and you are searching for the right partner who can, make that photo interesting, make the decor look stunning, well, these are the guys for that. They have worked with amazing, unique ideas that have been recreated through flowers. You can now go consult them. They are located at Havelock Mall. You can come to know more details about their pricing, the type of flowers that they have locally and internationally. They also have a branch in Sydney, Australia for my viewers from Sydney. So go enjoy all of this and more from Flowers by M. Ceylon. And this is for
Me.
Yes.
Thank you, Danu, and thank you.
Flowers by M. Ceylon.
Flowers by M. Ceylon.
I just say it.
Welcome back to the show. We are talking to Sangeeta about life, movies, and everything in between. Wanted to ask you, in the 90s, when you got into the film, and you have acted a total of 70 plus films,
Yes.
and all of them got released.
Yes.
See,
No, actually, just two haven't.
not been released.
Yes.
Are they like dated way back?
So one was based on Susantika when she won the Olympic medal. So like a tribute to her, it was made.
Full movie was shot.
Yeah. The
And
only
you
the part
played Susantika as well,
I
right?
trained for 6 months. I stopped all my other work and trained to, because I was never a runner.
Yeah.
So I had to train myself
And not to run like her, man.
yeah, but actually, why I agreed to do the film was where I believed, we can give hope for young girls to achieve that dream, And in the movie, of course, it's a gold winner. Susantika won the bronze,
No,
and
she
now
got the silver.
eventually it's the
Silver.
silver.
But you
But in the
disqualified
movie,
both of
it's
them and went with gold
yeah,
directly.
to the gold medal, and just to encourage young girls to do the same, and also tribute to to her. I did it with a lot of love, with a lot of respect. I trained myself for 6 months.
And she was involved in the film as well?
No,
Like nothing?
actually, she is the one who stopped it.
Ayyo.
Yeah, she took a court order.
Why?
Well, the reason that got back to me was that she had said no one else can be her, I don't know. I mean,
Ayyo.
no one else can wear that medal or something like that.
Ayyo, but it's a film.
I know. It's such a pity because I don't know. It's the wrong information that has gone out. Because would I ever dare do anything to a character that is loved by the entire world? I
Correct.
wouldn't. I'll do everything in my power to justify what she did, whatever she did, how she got there, everything.
Yeah.
Right,
So there are
because
films about Murali. There's a film that's going to be made by
That's the
Malinga.
first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this would have been the first one.
This would have been the first because this was shot in 2001.
Wow.
This would have been the first ever done for.
That is 22 years ago.
Yes.
And that's a lot of work. So you would have been training every day.
I trained every day from, I left home at 5. I started training at 6 under Tilaka Jinadasa. I trained till 9 in the morning every day, and I was so careful, with my diet because I wanted the muscles. I mean, there were fun moments for me too because I would, now, Shriyani Kulawansa, Damayanti, I'll be in this galaxy of sports stars, okay? So I'm like starstruck myself. So I'm like, oh yeah, the gold medalist, like that. But they'll be also nice and kind, and they'll be like, come run with us, jog with us. And I'm like in my So I'll do interval training with Shriyani Kulawansa. So we have 50 meters jogging, 50 meters running, like that, 400 meters. You do interval training. So me, Shriyani, we just start our jog, right? We jog together. Then Shriyani starts sprinting,
And you
running,
just,
and I'm like, where did she go? So I'm like, you know, somewhere in the middle, and she's finished, and she started jogging now. So I had to run, and then I had to run the rest of the way to catch up with her.
there's
and
no
then now she's
sprinting for you. You have, yeah.
There was no interval training for me. For me, it was 50 meters of jogging and running the rest of the way.
Amazing, no?
Yeah, I had a fun time.
But would they ever release that film? No, they can't.
No, because they couldn't finish the filming in USA, where her final training came before she went for to Olympics. So that needed to be shot in America, and that we couldn't film.
What a waste, unfortunate.
Yeah,
It's a
unfortunately.
story to be told.
And
you know?
I also did a movie based on Premavati Manamperi. One of the most difficult characters that I had to perform, actually. It was traumatic, to say the least. But again, I wanted to, in my heart, I wanted to do justice to that character, because trust me, Danu, in the movie where the army strips her naked, and she had to walk the entire city, right, in Katharagama. So that's what happened in when back in 1970s,
Yeah.
right? So in the movie, the entire area was blackout. My parents were there. I wore, you know, suitable underwear, everything. And the film was shot where when he strips, the camera goes from there with the material down to my feet.
Right.
And then my feet are naked. Yet, when Sanat, you know, performed it, and he did that, he stripped me naked, I actually felt it. I felt humiliated. I didn't know what to say. I wanted to be proud, I wanted to be strong, I wanted to do justice to Premavati, but I felt so humiliated, and I wanted to cry. I wanted to just cry.
The vulnerability of that. Yeah.
Of that situation. And I was, later on, that night I was thinking to myself, I said, for me that was, I felt all of that, but I was in the secure,
Safe zone.
the safe zone, right? But for her, it wasn't.
That's also not released?
That entire film is shot, dubbed, everything. But we didn't get a release.
You have watched the film?
No. I know.
Ayyo, waste though. But you know
Yeah.
something that I would like, I don't know whether this will go wrong or right if I say it, but if there's ever a live story done of our former President Chandrika,
I've been wanting to.
I think you should play it.
Yeah, I know. I've been wanting to. It's just from being a woman, a mother, a wife, a mother, and then, you know, losing most of it. She saw her father killed. She saw her husband killed. From that to being the leader of the nation,
Yeah.
that very nation that
Yeah.
killed both men that she loved most in her life, and to rule that country for 11 years. So
No easy
up
task.
until that point where I wanted her character as a woman, I think we should all be proud of that, you know, of being able to be that strong, of, you know, somehow determining and getting there. And I really been wanting to do that.
I think you should, because you know, more than that, there's so much more to it. There's cinema in it, there's controversy in it, there's
Yes.
history in it, there's so many, there's war in it,
Yes, of course.
there's Prince Charles in it, there's so many things that could be brought in. If there's somebody, I want to play something in it, okay?
You
Don't
going to
be
play
the one.
Vijay?
Don't be the one who gets assassinated in the first scene. It starts with, Danu, you're dead. Thanks. But anyway, it's something for you to look at.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note, we need to wrap things up. Thanks for the chat. It was fun. We just like caught up, like,
Yeah, I know.
but just with cameras, just caught up for a little chat. Anyway,
Yes.
now we better eat the dessert.
Thank
we need to
you.
wrap things up. Thank you so much to our friends at Cinnamon for hosting us and for giving us such a good experience, and also to everyone here who has come to give us the best Swiss food. This chocolate looks divine, and I need to go.
So does my meringue.
Yeah. Fine.
Thank you.
Bye.
every space.